Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 first-year player draft episode of the Detroit Tigers Out of the Park Baseball franchise here in Out of the Park Baseball 25. So, the start of this season has been kind of rough. Let's go to the team stats. The first month of the season through April, we were actually kind of treading water, but we fell off hard in May. 8-20, and the start to June has been pretty equally rough. Yeah, like this month, that month of May was honestly one of the worst months I've ever had in a sim in this game. The cause of why we're so bad, well, we still can't hit. We've stolen a lot of bases, but not efficiently. We don't strike out all that much, or maybe we strike out a lot, I'm not sure. But yeah, like, this team is not hitting well. We're pitching quite well. Fewest home runs allowed, 7th fewest walks, decent starter ERA, decent bullpen ERA, but, like, we're just... yeah, it's not... This season's gone bad quick. Yeah, real quick, let's just check the schedule. Yeah, this month was just bad. What have been the main causes of this month going so bad? Well, Dylan Dingler's barely hitting above the Mendoza line. Parker Meadows is hitting below the Mendoza line. That one Japanese guy was hitting so bad that we had to send him down for Henry Malloy. Garcia's fine. Torres is fine. Green's fine. Keith started off horribly, but he's almost back to fucking league average, which is cool, I guess. Spencer Torkelson's doing something. He's been the only hitter on the team that doesn't suck, so that's nice. And Jace Jung kind of sucks. The pitching has been... Griffith Canning's been a really strong pickup. Reese Olson... It's quite solid. Phillips has been bad. Jackson Job's been fine. Phillips has been ugh. The stoppers are doing okay. Okay, so who will Chicago take first overall? Ethan Holiday. Wait a minute. Why does my fucking scout dislike this guy? I'm very confused. Okay. Okay, so we're down here at pick number 8. I'm pretty sure I've already lost one of my few draft targets. Yeah, I wanted Laviette. Oh, fuck. Okay, who the hell is left? Matt Scott. This Lampkin guy. I was looking at this Lampkin guy. I think he looks quite good, but honestly, I might be able to get him in the second. Matt Scott. Do I want to fucking take it? Well, yeah, I'm gonna take Matt Scott in the first. That curveball speaks to me. And overall, I'd say he's fairly decently balanced, but I don't know. Okay, on to the second round. Pick number 4. Like, he's a 45, but I don't know. I don't know. I like this guy. Whatever. Let's look at all the players. Jack Ruckett. Good power, good contact. Probably more of a second base type. Second, third base type than a true shortstop. Listen, I think that Lampkin guy is actually just this... He looks just as good as this Ben Barrett guy, except he doesn't have a toxic personality. Like, I think his slider's a little bit better. Why is this guy ranked 50 overall? This guy sucks. Rutgit. Yeah, fuck it, I'm taking Rutgit. Oh god, is he still here? I think he got taken. Yeah, Seattle took fucking Justin Lampkin. God damn it. I wanted that fucking... Okay, well this guy actually screams like he could be somewhat of a reliever in the future. Look at that stuff. Oh god, like if he can get that control under, he actually might be fairly well developed already. You know what? I'm gonna fucking risk it. Welcome, Simi. Trent Gillinger. Mainly hit well in high school, but committed to Mississippi State University. Oh, God. What the hell do I want to do? I'll take him. Yeah, you know what? I'll just take the last fucking good player in the entire fucking draft, apparently. Dylan Divebrook or whatever. Gets his eye up, he could be productive. Yeah, we'll look at fucking Dylan Divbrook, whatever. Okay. J.D. Doberman? Like, let me actually look. Well, this guy probably more bullpen, but yeah, I'll fucking look at him. I like this guy's power and eye, so even though he's an impossible sign, I can sign him because I have enough fucking spare budget. So, welcome to the fucking team. Okay, Donovan Jeffrey. I didn't even I didn't even look at who I just took. I just fucking I zoned out. Whatever. Okay. Who? Next round. Fleming Hall. Good selection of pitches. He just has no control. Again, he's another guy who, if he develops, I can dev lab him. So you know, we'll try him. Oh god, I put all that time and effort into acquiring draft capital for this draft, and I oh god. Well, this guy's actually nearly developed. David Lally. Honestly, that guy could be he could be a piece that appears relatively soon. Vaughn Necker. I did not feel comfortable saying that man's name. Mitch Voigt. Voigt to Detroit? I miss Luke Voigt. I really miss Luke Voigt. Oh, God. Huh. high catcher with decent power. Honestly, probably more of a first base option. Like, let me move him to first and see. Yeah, he's more of a first base option. Still, I'll take him. Huh. Ethan Fry. Luke Heyman. Why do I feel like I've seen this guy before? Oh shit! I threw this guy into a dev lab once, and his catching absolutely popped off, and he was like a 5-time Gold Glove Award winner. I'm gonna fucking take this guy. Why not? Maybe I can make it happen again. Fuck it, high school bat, weeb ball. Okay, this is the last round I'm showing on camera. Fuck it, Jace to Jong. Okay, I'll talk to you guys at the end of the draft. Okay, so welcome back. Here are the draft picks from our first 4 rounds. And I don't know, I'm kind of frustrated with how this went, because like, yeah, there's a bunch of really good players, or at least possibly good players, but I don't know. I just feel like we kind of got the short end of the stick with this draft. I should have taken Lampkin in the second round, but you might be saying, "Oh, why are you so fucking pissed off about missing out on a 45 overall guy?" I don't know. You get that type of personality is kind of rare, and I fucking wanted it. I've also seen him work out in other series before, particularly Jersey Born's Angel series. He's basically turned into his ace. So I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe I can get it to work out. Fortunately, not. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the deadline, and I will see you there. Okay, so we're back, and so Luis Garcia is playing like shit, and like even though he's hitting like slightly below league average, his defense is fucking. It's awful. He has a -2 WAR on the season. So I went to shop him around, and I found an interesting trade partner. So, oh god, the Quad City, the Kansas City, Hunter Owen, designated hitter, 23 years old. I like this. I'm not entirely fond of the fact that his K's are that bad. I've had that bite me before, but Dev Labs could help with that. Interesting thing about him, though, he's a two-way player, and he's actually not a terrible pitcher. I'm kind of interested. And, like, throwing a 6th-round pick for a guy who's underperforming to all hell? Yeah, I'll take it. Wait, what? Okay, now they're not willing to make the fucking... What? Oh, well... Okay, I'll only take it if he's set to DH. Huh. Okay then, well... Okay. Sure. Why not? Let's go with that. Okay, so we have reached the trade deadline. And as we are 9 games below 500, we will be unloading talent. Now, a lot of these guys I do want to keep around. Like, particularly these 4. Canning. he has the 2-team options. Now, I could fucking take the risky option and keep him, or I could move him, given that he's a short-term piece, and he is way overperforming at the moment. But let's get on to the trade deadline day, and we'll actually see what we're going to do. Let's see, what kind of prospect package does a contender want to give up for the privilege of getting Griffith Canning on their roster? And nobody wants to give me anything. No desire to get. Honestly, not much here. Yeah, I think I'd rather just keep a hold of Griffith Canning if this is the best that you have available for us. Austin Slater. I am moving no matter what. Okay. Yohan Moncada? Not all older guys. Keibert Ruiz seems to be the only one who I actually tend to have any interest in. Could I add anything on? What about, like, 10th round? Okay, well, now I need to try 9th round. Okay, 8th round? Did I just... Okay, 8th round it is. So an 8th round pick in Keibert Ruiz for Austin Slater. I will fucking take that. Nearly moved him last year. He's having another really good season from the looks of it. Not as good in terms of fit, but he's having another really strong season. So let's see.
Later.
Why does he have no trade value? Why do relievers have literally zero trade value in this? To anybody who's been paying attention in real life, you would know relievers have insane trade value. But for some reason the OOTP gods have decided, no, actually, people don't trade for relievers, like, ever. If you want to trade your one of the best relievers in the league, you have to you actually have to give the other team substantial fucking trade capital when, like, whatever. Fucking Max Muncy to the Yankees, like, what the fuck? The Dodgers traded Walker Buehler? What the fuck is going on in the NL West? Why are the Dodgers selling? Because the Dodgers are in 3rd, 9 games below 500. What the fuck? Chris Sale, Alex Wood, John Gray, Luis Severino, Michael Waugh. Okay, so they've completely rebuilt their pitching staff. Devin Williams, Frankie Montas in the back. Okay, he's hitting like 350. He has 21 homers and is hitting 289. Okay, so that's interesting. The Colorado Rockies are a fucking juggernaut. That I wasn't expecting. I'm sure the Dodgers, who are fucking busy tearing the fucking team apart, have somebody who I could fucking try and, like, turn into a big piece for the future. Let me see. LA, where the hell are you? That contract is insane. Actually, it's not that fucking bad. Oh god, you know what? Give you $200,000. A first-round pick for next year. Okay. My second-round pick for next year. Second round pick for next year. Remove the bonus pool money. Okay, so I was looking at, like, the Dodgers, who seem to be tearing their fucking team to pieces, and, so Yamamoto's had, like, a weird fucking season this year, but honest to God, here's what I have to give up to get Yamamoto, who is, I think, going to still be one of the best pitchers in the game for a very long time. Also, it appears that people are actually offering me stuff for Will Vest, but Edgar Calorizis something, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just trying to also see how much fucking money I can get away with not paying Yamamoto. Okay, this is the last fucking guy I'm gonna include in this trade. But, yes, here's what I'm gonna have to give up for the rest of Yoshinobu Yamamoto's contract, which runs through his age, which, well, in 2029, and then the last 4 years are, well, a player opt out. I'm not sure if he'll opt out. It depends on if he's actually any good anymore. Though the game says he signed a 2-year fucking extension. I might actually remove the opt out if that's the fucking case. Wait, why does it say? Okay. I'm very confused. Somebody's gonna have to explain this to me. Should I remove the opt out? Because it appears that he's decided he wants to fucking stay. But, yes. I'm gonna just trade a bunch of, like, could be fringe major leaguers. And I'm gonna actually do, like, Brendan White. How much money do I have to fucking eat to keep Brendan White? Okay. God. Yeah, 3 random players and a second round pick for fucking... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna have Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yeah, that's interesting. I've just decided, fuck it, I'm going to make something out of this deadline, and I did. Yeah, Will Vest and Isaac Pacheco, not Isaiah, for a random minor leaguer. Blake Robertson, okay, that's the one we already talked about. Thomas Sosa. Will Vest and cash for him. Probably not. Okay, I'm willing to discuss this deal. You're going to need to include some sort of draft pick compensation for the money. Let me guess, 20th round, too much. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's a 17-year-old fucking kid. Honestly, you know what, Will Vest... I've changed my mind. I'm keeping Will Vest. Fuck it. Next year is the year that we actually make a run at things. I've loaded up. I've decided. Fuck it. I've acquired a big star starting pitcher. Why not? Why not make next year the year? Oh god. Oh god. This is the dumbest fucking move that I could have possibly made. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's just grab fucking a superstar pitcher off the fucking Dodgers for some reason. Okay, so this is the next day. I'd like to get into a little bit of what we did. A few things that I completely forgot about. So I still have about $200,000 left in international free agency, but I'd like to show you some of the moves we've made. Dave Heredia, a guy with insane power but very little avoid K. So honestly, one of the major things for me will be trying to get his avoid K up through the dev lab in the future. Eddie Aurelia, another guy with good power but less good gap power. Honestly, this guy has a fairly good profile in my mind. Catcher Shiganaga Castro. He's a Brazilian-born Japanese player with good power and eye, low gap power but good contact. This guy is actually quite good too. Or at least he has the potential to be quite good. And I got him for fairly cheap. Alex Ante. This guy is basically just a pure contact machine. If he's going to survive, it's going to be off of his BABIP. Alex Brustio. Okay, we'll look at Dave Alvarado first. Very similar to the Brazilian-Japanese guy, except he's not Brazilian-Japanese. And he has high intelligence. And Alex Baristo. Basically, insane avoid K, insane contact, and insane gap power. Guy does not take a pitch to save his life. He has very little power. But my god, is this guy going to hit a million fucking doubles and never strike out? So, oh god, I kind of I've like. There's at least one thing that I like about most of these guys. Oh god. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode of the OOTP 25 Detroit Tigers franchise. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.